everyone. So I thought I would do another unboxing. So let's see. I have several decks coming, so I have to try and remember which ones are which. This one, I looked around at a couple places and I got this one for really good deal. Because I've been looking at it for a while. So, we have the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. That's what the back looks like. All right. So this is the guidebook. This one is not fully illustrated, but it does have some pictures. And the back of the deck, front of the deck. These ones are a little more subtle. They're not quite, I mean, it's Alice in Wonderland, so they're kind of cartoony, but not quite so much. Cardstock is pretty good. Definitely a little thicker. Oracle decks, I tend to feel, are usually pretty universal. You could be an intermediate reader, or you could be a beginner, advanced. Usually, you know, with Oracle cards, they're pretty good at guiding you towards your intuitive nudges. So that could happen, but also they do have a guidebook, so then, you know, you can also read that too. A little bit glossy finish, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a message for the collective. So we'll see what we get. Okay. We have one. All right. So we had two more come out together. Painted Roses, the Walrus and the Carpenter, and the White Queen. Okay, so for the Walrus and the Carpenter and the White Queen, I'm going to do a little separate just because intuitively I'm getting really strong message about Painted Roses. So with Painted Roses, I'm definitely feeling an energy of wearing a mask. It's like, for those who are familiar with Japanese folklore, there's a belief that, you know, everyone has three faces. The faces that they present to the the world, faces that they show only their friends and family, and then the face that they keep hidden amongst themselves. And so I'm definitely getting a very strong energy of, you know, hiding and presenting only what you want people to see. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for that message. For the other two, let's see. Well, at least they're next to each other. So when I look them up, they shouldn't take too long. Okay. So for this particular message, this one speaks very strongly of temptation. Don't allow yourself to be easily lured by sweet promises because you don't know what's really going to happen. This card speaks about having faith. And so with these two together as a message, I'm feeling that someone is feeling tempted, and it could be one of two things. So it could be in a romantic relationship, or it could even be in a business aspect where they're presented with an option, and this option looks like everything they could possibly want. And so instead of being guided, someone is trying to tell them, or the universe or spirit is trying to tell them to choose wisely. Because once you make this decision, once you cross that line, you can't go back. And so if you go for this something that is amazing and sweet, and, you know, the saying, the grass is always greener on the other side, right? But if you get there and you realize that the grass is green because it's fake and it's spray painted, then you have nothing. Whereas before, it might not have been perfect turf, but at least it was real grass. And so the message with that is, you can go towards the sweet something and see how that works out for you. Or you could have faith and put time and effort into something that you already know is consistent and stable, and you know the good and the bad. So you can be tempted and go one way into the unknown based off of an illusion, or you could stay with stability and have faith that if you're having a difficult time, or if you're in your head overthinking a situation, or there's something difficult in the environment, that will get better and you will overcome this stronger and more resilient, whether it's a job or a relationship. So I'm going to leave that there for you, and I will see you in the next unboxing. Bye.